Hi all. Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. So this is going to be a super short video with just a few small little things in it. I am working currently on the great debunking video for the Ellen show. Megan's already said things that have been proven to be lies, but that's partly what I'm working on. So I'm releasing this and hopefully I'll have that video for you Saturday morning. So let's just dive right in. Let's go. To start with, shockingly enough, we found out that Harry and Meghan were invited to Christmas with the Queen. This is the Queen's first Christmas without her husband. She's never met the baby. She hasn't seen Archie since he was just a few weeks old. So she invited Harry and Meghan to come to the UK to spend Christmas with the family, and they said no. There are several reasons for this, I believe. Number one, they know that people in the UK don't like them. And if they have to do that walk to church with the rest of the family, which they absolutely would have to do, people would probably be booing them and be nasty to them on the way. And so they just don't want to put themselves out there. Number two, in case you haven't noticed this, and some people haven't, Meghan doesn't do well with confrontation. So when the Megxit was announced, she left Harry behind to deal with the mess with his family while she ran off to Canada. She never sticks around for the hard stuff. So if she went back to the UK, she would have to face the family that she lied about in the Oprah interview. And she hasn't got the guts for that. So that's the second reason. And of course, there's also reason number 3 and 4. Reason number 3 is I believe this is punishment to the Queen for not allowing the daughter to have the big royal christening that they apparently wanted her to have, which we all know they put the kibosh on. And finally, and I think what's most importantly, the last reason, they were probably told that there would be no photos of them with the senior royals. They're not welcome on the balcony. They're not welcome on the walk to church. They're not welcome to be anywhere where any photos could be taken and copyrighted, where money could be made. And so I think they just said to hell with this. Okay, moving on. We're already aware that when Harry and Meghan went to the Intrepid Awards, the photographers and journalists were restricted. They were only allowed to ask certain questions. Everything was carefully distributed by the public relations team, Sunshine Sachs. It was very well coordinated. And yet, one of the photographers asked Harry how his grandmother was. Listen closely. Well, you can tell that that question was not approved. Look at Harry's face. The face of thunder. Next up, these photos came up of Harry and Meghan's team carrying their luggage. Take a close look at the bags. They're using their royalty bags with the crown and their moniker on it. Yes, I think these two still consider themselves to be full royalty. They should be treated like royalty at all times. Yeah, no, sorry. Next up, Samantha Markle went on the news and she had some things to say. Just listen to this.
I mean, I think it's really unfair that both she and, the publisher and Omid Scobie, knowing that these things were not true, put them in there. Why would you say someone's been married 3 times, had 3 children from 3 different men? Why would you purposely make someone out to look of ill repute and dodgy in a book that goes into history as a royal biography?
And we all know why Meghan did that. She did that so that if anybody in the family, especially her sister here, spoke out, she wouldn't seem credible. Unfortunately, because of that, Meghan has opened herself up to a lawsuit as well as the publisher. But this next thing that was said on the news really caught my attention. And it's from Sky News. You guys know how much I love Australian news. Watch this.
powerful and designed to push maximum public humiliation for her sister. And that really is a bit rich, I think, coming from someone who positions herself as the champion of mental health and goes on about how she's a victim of public bullying. I mean, really quite extraordinary. We see sort of, the curtain being pulled away with little moments like this with Meghan Markle, and it's really not pleasant what we find behind it.
Drop the mic, sweetheart, because that comment was spot freaking on. Moving on, Harry and Meghan have been found once again to be untruthful and lying about when the miscarriage supposedly took place, if there was a miscarriage. The picture you're about to see is the one that she said was taken when they were walking out from the doctor's office after the miscarriage. However, we've since learned that that picture was taken after a dental appointment. She can't even keep her own lies straight, and in her hand in the clear plastic bag, if you zoom in, you can clearly see the little tube of toothpaste, the stuff you get when you leave the doctor's office. And of course, Meghan's mirror put up the dress she was wearing and said, this is the dress she was wearing when she left the dentist's office. Once again, caught in her own lie. Finally, Australian News, again, I love them, made another comment that just, I think, sums up the whole thing.
Well, Rita, as I said, don't get between Meghan and a microphone, and don't get between Harry and a checkbook.
You guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload future videos. You can follow me on Twitter. You can email me. Leave those comments below. I'm dying to read them. And for those who have donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much and have a great day.